Just in case you thought it was fake, this is how the wet paper looks like on camera.
Yep. Welcome to MV Plus.
Hello everyone. Welcome to another episode of MV Plus, and I'm Eugene.
And I'm Natalie again.
Yep, and today we'll be talking about
Ortlieb
bags.
products. Oh, okay. Anyway, to tell you more about Ortlieb products, Ortlieb is a brand that prides itself on waterproof technology, so they make use of high quality materials and they have this sophisticated technology that they will put into place. So their bags are definitely superior to like any glued or put together bags that do not have this innovative waterproofing design.
Yeah, so actually an additional point about the Ortlieb bags is that the fact that they have this thing called IP ratings. So if you check on our website under like bike accessories and like the travel luggages and bags side, on that page there's all the IP ratings. So like there's two numbers to IP rating, so they range from like 3 to like I think 7. First digit actually represents whether or not it's resistant to dust or actually dust proof. So the second number is for water or waterproof lah. So like a higher number would mean that it's more resistant to that general thing as well. We also have an experiment that we would like to show you just how waterproof the Ortlieb products are, which will appear here. So this is the experiment that we have set up to show you just how water resistant the Ortlieb bags are. So
I'll be doing the stage 1 of the water resistance test, which is to see if like the material is gonna like seep through and it's okay, yeah. So as you can see, the water slides right off the bag.
Yeah. Even though this part actually looks like it went in, right? It didn't because my hand is completely dry, but I don't know if you can see. But later we'll show you another test.
Okay, so stage 2.
Now we'll put like this dry piece of paper inside, right? And then she'll do the exact same thing and show you whether water is actually the water actually seep through lah. Yeah.
Okay, look.
Alright. Okay. So the paper is still completely dry, as you can tell.
Stage 2 pass also. Stage 3 will be submerging the bottom of the bag in the water to see if like the bottom of the paper will be wet also.
The paper goes in.
Paper of course goes in.
And then I'll submerge the bottom.
Slowly around. Okay.
Okay, so as you can see, right, it's confirmed wet lah.
On the outside.
Yeah, on the outside
On the
only.
outside.
So if I take out the paper, it's still completely dry. Wow!
Stage 3.
Mind blown.
Pass.
Alright.
Okay, so
and that's about it.
That's the end of our experiment. Okay, we're back and now we'll be telling you more about the Ortlieb products that my Velo carries.
Yeah, so I have with me here the Ortlieb Sports Roller Classic, and this is the Sports Roller Plus. And then for the Sports Roller Classic, it's actually 12.5 liters and uses polyester fabric to keep itself waterproof. And to mount it onto your bike, right, you actually need a front rack. Yeah. So it will require a front rack to mount on your body bike as well, so you need to install a front rack. And then for Ortlieb products, right, the closure is actually very important for it to be waterproof. Because I mean, if the whole bag is waterproof but the opening is not waterproof, then there's no point, right? For this Sports Roller Classic, you actually just need to fold it down. And then there's a buckle here that you just need to clip it on at the back. Yep. So yeah. So that's how you do it lah. So for the Ortlieb Sports Roller Classic, actually there are like different colors as well. So there's this called the petrol black. There's a black one. There's a yellow one. There's a asphalt black, which is just variation of grey, and this color that I'm holding here, the petrol black. Yeah.
So for the Sports Roller Plus, actually it's similar to the Classic in a lot of ways, just that it differs in the material. So it's actually made of this abrasion-resistant material called Cordura, so you don't have to worry about it getting scratched or anything. And for this model, we have it in lime and black.
Yep. Okay, so next up we have this Ortlieb Back Roller Classic. So the difference with this is that the Back Roller Classic is much bigger, so it's like 20 liters. But it uses the same kind of fabric as the Sports Roller Classic, not the Sports Roller Plus, which is the polyester fabric. You need a real rack and mud guards to actually keep this bag secure onto your bike. It uses the same technology, which is the folding technologies. It comes in black, yellow, red, asphalt, and petrol. Yeah.
And then next for the gravel pack is actually bigger than the Roller Classic that you just saw. So it's actually 25 liters in volume and you need a front or rear rack to install it as well. And it's also made out of the variant Cordura fabric that we mentioned earlier. So for the saddlebag, it actually comes in 3 different colors, so red, green and black, and it is a volume of 1.6 liters. So this is also actually made out of the variant fabric of Cordura.
So actually for this is the seat pack. It's just a bigger, much bigger version of the saddlebag tool. This is 11 liters and it only comes in this color. It also uses the same fabric, which is the Cordura fabric, and that's about it. So moving on from the folding closures, we actually have this different back closure. So this is the bike shopper. It's 20 liters and it uses this material called a PS42R. And then it uses this closure called the quick seal closure. So actually what a quick seal closure is, right, is actually quite simple. You know your Ziploc bags, it's the same thing. So you just pull. Yeah, because it's like waterproof, there's some like slight resistance to it as well. So this bag actually comes in different colors, such as red, blue and black. And then next up, we have the
Twin City Urban. So this is made out of the PS55C material, and this actually makes use of like a zip and flap closure. So this is the flap and then there's the zip inside also, so it's actually double protection. And this actually is in A4 size, so it's actually very handy for your laptops and stuff. So we have this in 3 colors, so it's this color is actually pine, and we have it in pepper and ink, which is mainly just grey and blue.
Lastly, from our outlet line of products, there are some products that require handlebar mounts. So the first up that I have to introduce is, so this is the Uptown Urban. So it might look very small, but actually it's 17.5 liters. So expanded, it will look like this, like this. And then how you open it is actually they use this flap closure. So you actually just pry it from the side, and then like it's quite big. So like yeah. Yeah, and then there's like 2 other colors for this. So this is actually pepper. There's also pine and ink, which is green and blue. Yeah.
Okay, so last but not least, we have our personal favorite, which is the Ultimate 6. So for the Ultimate 6, it has 7 liters in volume and it's made out of the PD620 material. So in order to open it, you just pull the flap like this, and then you open up. So for this one, we actually have it in red, black, yellow, Oxford as well as petrol colors. So inside we have our trusty handlebar mount, which you all will definitely need if you all buy any of these 2 bikes, so just take note of that. Yeah.
We've come to the end of another episode of MB Plus. If you like more, please remember to like, share and subscribe, and click on the notification bell to ensure that you're always notified when we post a new video. Yeah.
So stay tuned for our next video on the mighty Velo accessories that we have to bring to this channel. Bye!
Bye! We've come to the end of another... We've come to...
Neck you here right now.
Yeah.
MV Plus.